So what did Scott Adams know about Columbine and when?
Well, so here's the thing. This is what I'm realizing now is a lot of cartoonists, they do all their work like months in advance. So they'll sit down like in one day and knock out the next 6 months of cartoons. Because
they have Jeremy Kaplowitz over to cartoon and cartoon about Elon Musk.
Although these are pretty short. It probably take a long time. Although I don't know how long it takes to do one individual cartoon. But I was curious. I wanted to see what the Dilbert response was to Columbine.
Yeah, the other thing too to consider, Columbine is not like shootings now. Like people were talking about it a month later.
Yeah, years.
It's not like now where it's Wednesday, so the shootings on Monday are old news.
It was like, I don't know if this is entirely true, but just a perception thing because of like the way the media works or guns get around. But it kind of felt like it was the first one. Not the first one ever, but like then when another one happened after like years later, we're like, oh, that was like Columbine. And then they just kept happening. We're like, wow, there's a lot of Columbines happening.
It was kind of somewhat the dawn of the crazy ass white boy.
Yeah.
Really?
So that has a cultural image. Hey, Naomi, sorry about you have COVID. Sorry you have COVID.
She can't hear
this. Well, tell her later I said that.
Of course she can't.
Alex says, sorry you have COVID.
I want her response on mic.
She's confusedly... Say it on mic.
Thank you for your condolences.
You're welcome.
All right, that went smoothly as hell.
I just woke up from a nap. This is going to be what's happening today.
Yes. Okay. So the day after Columbine, Wednesday, April 21st, because it's on 420. I don't know if you remember, but Wednesday, 421, Ghostberts is having a meeting with the boss. Eliminate phone support for your product. Provide help only via the internet. Then discourage people by making them answer an ominous list of personal questions. And then it shows a person at his computer being asked two questions. One, what is your home address? Two, when do you shower?
And you think this was in response to the mass shooting at Columbine?
This is just part of the ephemera of America waking up that Wednesday after the bloodshed in Littleton, Colorado, and looking at their newspaper because people still read those back then.
Well, everybody knows Eric and Dylan did not shower.
Are you insinuating that this is what you might refer to as a Ghostbert whistle?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. I mean, maybe it could be conceived that they were nicknamed Eric and Dilbert. No. I don't know that there was
totally possible.
Yeah, that's why they were so angry.
More likely than not.
Here's something though that I didn't realize, and I'm just now learning. Apparently, this was not the first Columbine shooting. There was a Columbine mine massacre in 1927. Because the mine wars, that was a big thing in the early 20th century.
So many dead mimes.
Mine, like coal mine.
Mine. Okay. All right.
The Columbine mine massacre.
Let's all imagine a mime mass shooting for a moment. The guy comes out into the middle of the crowd and he's just air gunning like silently. No one's dying.
The no sound and fury.
So there's a town called Serene, Colorado, which is a company town. It's the home of the Columbine mine. They had a 5-week-long strike, and then the strikebreakers come against 500 miners. And then boom, they get fucking killed. And
okay.
This was in 1927. For a long time, the association with Columbine massacre would have been, when the miners were killed. And now they take out the E in minor and put an O in it, and that's how you get Columbine today. That's what the association is. I think, arguably, an op to distract from the miners with the E.
Do we see how the powers that be operate on their chalkboards of deceit, switching the E to an O and the I to a U, as you are shot in the mine massacre.
Wait, what's the you?
It's you, the consumer.
Oh,
the
okay.
consumer at home.
That's cool slam poetry you just did. I'm snapping for you in appreciation.
Everybody asking what's column mine when we should be asking what's column ours.
There you go.
Yeah. Oh, okay. And then maybe there'll be a third Columbine where they switch it to mime.
Column mime.
Yeah. Your silence is deafening on the mime massacre. Hey, hello, welcome to the show.
Hello.
We need to establish what we're doing here before we get any further into this free associative swamp we've waded off into. Are we talking about Columbine today? I'm not sure.
No.
Okay, well, let's start with Dilbert.